Hey there, adventure seekers and beach bums alike. Are you ready to dive into the jewel of the Turkish Riviera? Buckle up, because we're about to explore Antalya, where ancient history meets modern luxury faster than you can say, pass the kebab. This sun-soaked paradise on the Mediterranean coast is like a time machine with a beach view. One minute you're walking in the footsteps of Roman emperors, the next you're sipping cocktails at a swanky resort. So grab your sunscreen and your sense of wonder, because here are the top 10 best things to do in Antalya that'll make your friends back home more jealous than a cat watching you eat tuna. First stop, Kalyasai, Antalya's charming old town. Imagine a maze of narrow, winding streets that'll make your GPS throw up its hands in defeat. But trust me, getting lost here is half the fun. You'll stumble upon Ottoman-era houses, Roman gates, and more cute cafes than you can shake a Turkish coffee pot at. Speaking of which, why not stop for a cup? Just be warned, Turkish coffee is strong enough to wake up Sleeping Beauty without the kiss. As you wander, keep an eye out for the iconic Hadrian's Gate. It's like a massive stone selfie spot from the 2nd century AD. And if you hear a strange noise, don't worry. It's probably just the ghosts of ancient Romans complaining about tourists. Next up, we're hitting the Antalya Museum. Because what's a trip without a little education? Don't worry, I promise it's the fun kind. This place is packed with so many artifacts, it makes the British Museum look like a yard sale. From Stone Age tools to Ottoman jewelry, it's a crash course in stuff humans have been making forever 101. The star of the show? The Hall of Gods, featuring statues of Greek and Roman deities. It's like a divine beauty pageant, only with more marble and less world peace speeches. Pro tip, don't stare too long at Medusa. You might not turn a stone, but you'll definitely get some weird looks from the security guards. Ready to cool off? Let's head to the Duden Waterfalls, where Mother Nature decided to create her own version of a water park. There are actually two falls, the Upper and Lower Duden. The Upper Falls is like nature's shower system, with water cascading through a cave ceiling. It's the perfect spot for a selfie. Just don't blame me if your phone gets an unexpected bath. The Lower Falls, on the other hand, is where the river dramatically plunges off a cliff into the Mediterranean. It's like watching the world's biggest trust fall exercise. If you're feeling brave, you can take a boat tour to see the falls from below. Just remember to bring a waterproof camera, or you'll end up with some very artistic blurry photos of water droplets. No trip to Antalya is complete without some quality beach time. And Konyaaltı Beach is the creme de la creme of coastal lounging. This long stretch of pebbly shore is flanked by the Beta Glary Mountains on one side and the sparkling Mediterranean on the other. It's like nature's own IMAX screen, but with better snacks. Speaking of which, the promenade is lined with cafes and restaurants, perfect for when you need a break from all that strenuous sunbathing. And if you're feeling active, you can try your hand at water sports. Just a word of caution. Attempting to paddleboard after a big Turkish lunch might result in an unintentional reenactment of the Titanic. History buffs and drama queens, rejoice! Aspendos is home to the best-preserved ancient theater in the world. Built in the 2nd century AD, this Roman masterpiece could seat 12,000 spectators. That's more than some modern venues. Take that Broadway. The acoustics are so good. You can hear a pin drop from the top row. Not that I recommend bringing pins to an ancient site. The archaeologists might get a bit testy. Today, it still hosts concerts and festivals. Imagine watching a performance in the same seats where Roman citizens sat 2,000 years ago. Just don't expect cup holders or overpriced popcorn. Some things, thankfully, have changed. If Konyaaltı is Antalya's natural beauty, Lara Beach is its glamorous, slightly over-the-top cousin. This golden sand beach is lined with luxury resorts that look like they were designed by a 5-year-old with an unlimited budget and a thing for castles. But the real stars here are the sand sculptures. Every year, artists from around the world gather to create massive, intricate sculptures that'll make your childhood sandcastles look like sad little lumps. Dragons, famous landmarks, movie characters, you name it, they've probably sculpted it in sand. It's like walking through a museum where everything might melt if it rains. Just resist the urge to add your own artistic touch. Dave was here, carved into the sphinxes, but is not considered high art. Feeling like you need a break from the sun? Dive into the Antalya Aquarium, home to one of the world's longest tunnel aquariums. It's like walking through the set of The Little Mermaid, minus the singing crustaceans, unfortunately. With 40 themed tanks and over 200 species of sea life, it's a crash course in marine biology that doesn't require a wetsuit. The shark feeding shows are particularly popular. It's dinner and a show, just not for you. And if you're feeling brave, you can even try diving with the sharks. Don't worry, they've been well fed, I hope. Just remember, no matter how cute the clownfish are, resist the urge to tap on the glass. Fish don't appreciate paparazzi any more than celebrities do. Ready for some Indiana Jones-style adventure? Strap on your hiking boots and head to Termessos, an ancient city perched high in the Taurus Mountains. This place is so well hidden. Even Alexander the Great couldn't conquer it. Though between you and me, I think he just got winded on the uphill climb and called it a day. The ruins here are spread out over a mountainside, offering stunning views of the surrounding national park. You'll see an ancient theater teetering on the edge of a cliff, temples, and even a necropolis, because nothing says eternal rest like a view that'll take your breath away. Just watch your step. Unlike modern tourist sites, Termessos doesn't believe in handrails. Consider it a trust exercise with history. Remember Hadrian's Gate from our Old Town tour? Well, it deserves its own spotlight. This three-arched marble gateway was built to honor the Roman Emperor Hadrian's visit in 130 AD. Talk about rolling out the red carpet. It's the only remaining entrance gate in the city walls, and is so well preserved it looks like it could have been built last week. Spoiler, it wasn't. Ancient Roman construction techniques were a bit more durable than modern flat-pack furniture. As you walk through, try to imagine the thousands of people who've passed under these arches over the centuries. Emperors, soldiers, traders, tourists, and now you. Just don't let it go to your head. Delusions of grandeur are a common side effect of walking through triumphal arches. Last but definitely not least, we're heading out of the city to Copperwolf Canyon National Park. This place is like nature decided to create its own adventure playground. The star of the show is the canyon itself, carved by the Copperloo River over millions of years. It's like the Grand Canyon's Turkish cousin, only with more trees and fewer donkeys. The main attraction here? Whitewater rafting. Imagine bouncing down rapids, splashing through crystal clear water, all while surrounded by stunning mountain scenery. It's like a natural log flume ride, only with a slightly higher chance of falling out. Don't worry, they give you life jackets. And if rafting isn't your thing, there are plenty of hiking trails, ancient ruins, and even a Roman bridge to explore. Just remember to bring your camera and maybe a change of clothes. And there you have it, folks. The top 10 best things to do in Antalya. From ancient ruins to pristine beaches, from heart-pumping adventures to relaxing cultural experiences, this Turkish delight has it all. Whether you're a history buff, a beach bum, an adrenaline junkie, or just someone who appreciates a good kebab, and let's be honest, who doesn't? Antalya has something for you. So what are you waiting for? Start planning your trip to this Mediterranean paradise. Trust me, your Instagram feed will thank you. And who knows, you might even come back with a newfound appreciation for strong coffee, ancient history, and the art of haggling in bazaars. Just remember, what happens in Antalya stays in Antalya, unless you decide to bring home a carpet. In which case, good luck explaining that to your significant other. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel adventures. Until next time, happy travels!